guys, Jill from Whole for Life. I just wanted to jump on for a second and let you know about some of our immune boosting and some recommendations. I don't know if you all are aware, but all kinds of bugs and junk are really ramping up. This is July, so if that's any indication of what our winter is going to be like, I think it's going to be a rough one. We are, as always, here to help. We want to help in any natural way that we can, and of course, we always advocate for natural when possible. We're thankful for Western medicine, glad we have it available to us, but if we can do it naturally with strong enough professional grade, which all of ours are, then oftentimes we don't need to go the synthetic or the chemical route. So again, not here to diagnose, treat, or cure you. I'm giving you my advice and recommendations based on my opinions only. This is not medical advice. So I just want to throw that out there as well. So having said that, again, here to help you. However, if you're symptomatic, if you have a fever or have had a fever within the last 24 hours without medication. So if you don't have a fever because you've taken Tylenol or Motrin, that doesn't count. So fever, GI symptoms like diarrhea, vomiting, that sort of thing. Generally speaking, you have aches and just don't feel good or feel like you're fighting something. We would really appreciate it if you didn't come in. We are a wellness clinic. We want to keep you well. You certainly can send someone in, text us, call us, ask us, and we are happy to give you some recommendations. And you are welcome to have them stop in and grab some things for you. If you want specifics, then ask one of us. If you want to come in and have them browse, that's fine too. But if you feel at all that you might be contagious, we would appreciate if you don't come in until you're 24 hours symptom-free. Having said that, some of the things for your immune system. I don't typically have to do this kind of post in July, but here we are. Many people ask us what we spray in the office, what smells so good. This is antimicrobial, so antibacterial, antiviral, it's even antifungal. So very potent, and we do have this available for sale. We also have all the oils that we put in here. We have those available separately too. All of our oils are professional strength as well. Essential Protect, that is my number one go-to. Every day I apply it. Now I'm going to tell you to add a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil or jojoba oil, sweet almond. We have a whole bunch to choose from here. You can even use castor oil as a fractionated or a carrier oil if you want to. But for me, I put this in every diffuser in my home and in our office. It is an ingredient in our disinfectant spray. And then also I apply it just straight or full strength to my pressure points, so wrists, behind the ears, and then on the arches of my feet every day. So it is extremely good for building the immune system, but in a healthy way. So even if you're taking some things that, or you have conditions where people have told you maybe you don't want to boost your immune system, you should still be okay for this. So that's very helpful, very versatile. Some of our supplements, obviously one of my all-time favorites, Immunoel. This one is an immune booster. So it has lots of herbs and adaptogens in it to help your immune system remember how to work right and work for you, not against you. Immunotonic is a tinctured version of that. It does have a little bit different herb profile. This one I usually recommend for people that already have autoimmune dysfunction, or not that I'm saying a condition, but if their immune system's not working for them, it's already working against them. You have to be careful how you boost an immune system. Certain medications that you take, certain conditions that you have, we have to be careful. We don't want to boost your immune system while something else is trying to suppress it. This one was more developed with those patients or those people in mind, but it's good for everybody. Also good for people that have gut issues, and so we want to try to avoid the gut. A tincture is always the way to go because it goes systemic very easily, and it doesn't involve much of the gut, if any at all. So those are two that are obvious. Some more. Liquid C, that's liposomal. So this, you do not require very much of this. A half a teaspoon to a teaspoon because it comes from a complete full food source, whole food source vitamin C. Also, it's liposomal, so your body's going to absorb it better, so you don't need the massive doses. Liposomals and pure food grade vitamins are typically a little harder on the gut, so always with food is my preference there. Another one of my all-time favorites is, and we didn't make this, but Energetics has done a fantastic job, so we didn't try to redo it. This is liposomal vitamin D3 with the K2 already added in. High dose vitamin D has been proven irrefutably to kind of kick well, prevent number one if you just take a standard dose, and then kick, if you have something going on, kick it out on the order of about 80% faster. So vitamin D, very, very important. If you have respiratory issues, this one we just got approved for a couple weeks ago. It's finally in stock. I cannot say enough about this. This is high potency dehydrated mullein. Very good for the respiratory tract, whether we're talking about a chronic issue or whether we're talking about an acute issue. The other thing about this one is it does have antioxidant properties. It does have immune boosting properties. So like our bronchial syrup and bronchial relief, sinus blaster, things like that are great for symptom control. This actually has symptom control, but also things that are immune boosting at the same time. And some of those have a few of those kind of things, but not nearly to the same effect. So, or the same level as mullein. So those are just a few of the things. Our zinc right here. So our zinc is kind of sometimes hard to absorb. So a liquid zinc obviously is easier to absorb, but this one has a couple of different ingredients in it that help you, number one, absorb better. Number two, they also act as immune boosters. So obviously it has concentrated organic elderberry, and then it has umcalabalo. And if you don't know what umcalabalo is, you really need to learn about it. We have that as a standalone as well. Where's that? Here it is. This is a standalone. So think flu symptoms. This is extremely good for that. But in here, it gives you a little bit of that blowback benefit, but it also helps you to absorb that zinc better. So serves a couple of different purposes. Another of our favorites, so if somebody came in and said they had the flu, for example, again, I'm not here to diagnose, treat, or cure you. I'm just giving you our information. Somebody came in and had the flu. This and this. That's going to be game changing as far as symptoms, as far as duration, as far as recovery, how much better, how much quicker. And then of course, once you are past the contagious stage, we do have quite a few modalities here or therapies that will help you as well. So this is just brushing the surface. I could talk to you for an hour about all the immune boosting things we have in here, but those are just some we wanted to highlight. And again, we're not even to the end of July. And we are already seeing flu, type A, type B. We are already seeing bronchitis, pneumonia. We have not really stopped seeing the big C, but we are seeing this new variant more and more, and it's really occurring one of two ways with people. At least that's what we're seeing here, and we've seen quite a few people, so I think we can say that pretty assuredly. Either really bad headache, really bad sinusy stuff. I'm not seeing so much lower respiratory, which is a good thing, but still miserable, don't feel good, lethargic, no energy, fatigue, that kind of thing. Or we're seeing headache, possibly, kind of 50-50 there, and severe gastrointestinal symptoms, severe. And those are tending to hang on. So we have a whole different profile for that we are seeing really good results with. But my point being, it's the middle of July and we're seeing a ton of this stuff. So if that's any indication of what November, December, January is going to look like, might be a good idea for you to stock up on some of this stuff. And as always, just reach out to us. We are here to help. That's our goal, is to help you in a natural, safe way to boost your immune system, remind it how to work for you, not against you, and get you better quicker without having to use a bunch of harsh chemicals. So have a great day, guys.